Today is August 19th, and by golly do I have things to tell you. So, I don't know what to talk about first. So, today, I did not do a whole lot. I was in kind of a funk today, wasn't having a great time. But, I do have good news. I finished Allegiant by Veronica Roth. I have a fun story to go with this. So, my parents really like the dystopian books, especially from the 2010s. They've read like the main big three, as far as I'm aware. Obviously, Divergent, Maze Runner, and The Hunger Games. Right? They've read most of the books. They've definitely watched a good chunk of the movies. And apparently, as I learned today, my mom has not read this book. She did not read this one because I went in there. Spoiler alert for this book. One of the main character dies. One of the main characters dies. Does not make it out of this book alive. And I was trying to read on my bed. I had like 10 pages left, right? I finished it now. We're fine. And the dogs were in my room, and one of them just starts whining at me, and I'm like, can you give me a couple minutes? I'm very annoyed at this point, so I just get up and let him out. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just go talk to my mom for a little bit, take a little bit of a break, because now I'm sad. So I talked to her for a little bit. I'm like, yeah, I made it to the part where this character dies. And she's like, what do you mean that character dies? And I'm like, what do you mean you don't know that this character dies? What do you mean you're unaware of that? I thought you've read these books. And she's like, well, I don't remember that. And I'm like, well, that's like a main part of like the last like 50 pages. 30 pages? I'm not going to estimate pages, but like it's a good portion of like the last part of this book. And she's like, what do you mean that character dies? I'm like, yeah. And then supposedly the other main character gets with a different person. And she's like, what do you mean by that? Like, what? No. Like, I'm just explaining what I just read. Okay, now, that character is not with that character. Wait, okay. The second main character, who's alive, is not with that new person yet. So, I'm guessing that happens in the next book. But I don't know what to tell her. She should not be surprised by this. Do you know how old this book is? This book was checked out in 2014. Right? That's when it was first checked out. I can check the copyright. Hold on. This was copyrighted in 2013, man. It has been 13 years since that. She had plenty of time to read it. There's no way that this could be a spoiler unless she's just not read it. So, I accidentally gave a spoiler to my mom, and then she didn't get upset. She doesn't care about spoilers, but it was a bit like, what do you mean you don't know that information? It's like publicly available. It's been spoiled to me ever since I grabbed the first book. So, I don't know what that was about. That was kind of weird of her. But I finished it. It was pretty good. I was not expecting them to be in Chicago. But I think that might give me another state, because I'm trying to read a book set in all 50 states. I am failing miserably. It's not going well, but I'm trying. Not very hard, to be fair, but I am trying. Let's see. What else did I do today? Great question. I laid in bed. There was a delightful thunderstorm at 6:30 in the morning. I've been doing a new thing where I leave my curtains open just a little bit, where in the morning the sun will just come right on my face, but it won't affect me until like 7. So I'm like, okay, if it's after 7, I'll just roll over and just shove my face into the sunlight to wake me up. It's worked pretty well. Problem was, it wasn't after 7 that I woke up because of the large amount of thunder and loudness. So I just went back to bed, and then the next thing I know, I'm waking up and it's 9:30. So I didn't get much done today. Apologies. But hey, I finished a book. That was fun. The other thing, I just checked my student email, because obviously classes start in about a week, and one of my teachers emailed to let me know that the class was open. Now I could see the syllabus and all the assignments and everything. I'm like, okay, first off, why are you awake? Because when I was checking the email, it said an hour ago. Right? It's actually less than an hour ago. Here's the thing, I filmed this at night, right? I checked that like 20 minutes ago. What is that man doing at this time of night? Hello? It is not that time of day to be emailing. It's nighttime. Go to bed. It's after 5. What are you doing in the office? So that was weird. And then I was like, you know what? I'll go check it out. And the teacher's basically like, hey, go check out the syllabus. I'm like, I can do that. 18-page syllabus? 18. 1-8? That is too many pages. It should be like 10 at most. What are you doing with 18 pages? So I did read through like a good couple of the pages, kind of. I just skimmed it. I'm not reading that much of this late at night. I'm tired, okay? But one of the things that teacher had was an AI thing. Here's the thing. I am vehemently against it. Oh, it makes my life easier. Does it make your life easier or does it make your life more convenient? Those are different things. If it makes your life easier, have no problem. If it makes it more convenient, we're getting into some sketchy territory. And I'm not even going to mention the other problems with it because, let's be real here, we need to challenge ourselves. Let's not make our life harder when we destroy environments. I'm just saying, might be a smart idea. I don't know, who knows? But he did have a thing where he's like, yeah, you may be like required to include AI in a thing, and I'm like, oh great. How do I get exempt from that? Because I refuse to do that. I don't want to. So I'll figure that out. I already have to like let all of my teachers know like first day, like, hey, I live far away from this college. If there is bad weather, I will not be here. Like, there is no way for me to make it here. So, they're already not gonna like me, but whatever. So, I'm tired, in case you can't tell. I'm a little bit irritated. It's more than a little at this point. So, I've got a massive headache, and I've got a book I want to go read, and a syllabus to know. So, I'm gonna go do that. You go do whatever. Go do something productive, I guess. I don't know. Go have fun, I think. Go have fun. I'm gonna go do that, and that's gonna be it, because I'm tired. So,